Hello, this is Leonardo Mendes with Brazilian Bulletin, and I'm trying to update you with the latest news from Brazil. Uh, since regular media is hiding so many informations, we decided to uh, broadcast some information, some true information. And we have two magazines, Magazine Oeste and also the Jornal da Cidade Online. Those two media, they are devices, they are noticing things that the regular media, the traditional media, is not noticing. And this is from Magazine Oeste. With Lula, financial market optimism falls for the first time in 4 months. Managers reduced their bet on the rise of the Brazilian stock exchange financial market optimism, with Brazilian shares diminished in November. It was the first deterioration in the average sentiment level of multi market fund managers after 3 consecutive months of improvement, according to the survey by the analysis house Empiricus with 44 asset managers. Thus, managers were already less optimistic before the 5% drop in the Ibovespa, is São Paulo's stock market agency, over the past week, which happened due to disappointing with Lula's pro-spending statements and doubts about the size of the transition PEC, which is a law that provides funds for the transition of governments. And these funds mounted up to $200 billion above the limit of the budget that was approved from the congressman. The survey asked managers if they were very optimistic, neutral, or pessimistic, and very pessimistic about the Brazilian stock market. The financial market responded that it is optimistic, but the average level of optimism dropped compared to October, considering the doubts regarding the progress of the economy and the interference of Lula government in state-owned companies, which make up the largest slice of the Ibovespa. So this is what we've been what we've been facing with Lula's statements. It's sad that each time he goes for an interview, a broadcast, and his statements affects the stock market, and the stock market uh, starts to drop. So we're gonna see now another news from. Okay, now this is concerning former President Bolsonaro. Uh, Annulment of the election. Coordinator of the PL study on ballot boxes speaking out. One of the creators of the equipment, engineer Carlos Rocha, was hired by the Liberal Party to carry out research hired by the Liberal Party, PL, to carry out research on electronic ballot boxes. Engineer Carlos issued a note on the afternoon on Tuesday 15th, taking a position on the PL's strategy of asking for the annulment of the election in Russia is president of the Legal Vote Institute, IVL, and one of the creators of the ballot box. He says, quote, the work of inspection of the PL ends in December. It is in progress, informed Russia. Now, uh, he still says, quote, no final version of the report has yet been released, and we have studies in progress. After contracting the IVL for inspection by the PL, all the work carried out is confidential, and if disclosed, it will be by the PL until the final version is released. The documents are preliminary. This is from Tuesday, 15th, the day that the documents circulated internally in the PL. Okay, so this is what's going on in Brazil uh, today on the 16th of November 16th. And this is exactly what we are expecting. We're expecting new moves as far as the impugnment of the election of October, annulment of the election of October 19, 2022. So there's great expectation. People are still on the streets all over the country. The status is peaceful movements, uh, conservative people, uh, people that are right wing people on the parties of the democratic parties, and they are on the streets. They are protesting. They are demonstrating, and we'll see what comes next. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.